So now we are going to read the part 1 of the story Memories of Childhood, which is having the title The Cutting of My Long Hair, and the name of the writer is Zitkalasa, and we are going to read the storyline, the plot, point wise. So I have decided to divide this part also in 3 parts, 1, 2 and 3. We will read point wise this part, right? But the discussion that I have just now done, it is only for your knowledge. To understand the text, we need the concept, but for your exam, the plot is most important, right? For your exam, the plot is important, but for knowledge, the concept is important. So that you have to keep it in your mind, right? Now let's read. So the story starts with the school, rules of new school. Now which school? Carlisle Indian School, and this writer is going to criticize the entire system of this new school. She was admitted to the school, and how or what kind of experiences that she has received there, that she is going to speak over here, right? Now the story starts with this: first day in the land of apples, school, snow. The atmosphere is cold, the school ground and everything, it is covered with snow. The trees are completely bare, empty, no leaves, nothing, and it is the first day in the land of apples. So this statement is having two meaning, we can say. The literal meaning is that it is a cold place, a state of Washington, which is having the largest production of apples, literal. Symbolical, it is having a connection with Bible, because this fruit is very significant in order to understand Bible, because we know the Adam and Eve story and the fruit apple, the forbidden tree of knowledge, right? So here also we can say that due to this biblical association of the fruit, it could also portend a loss of innocence and the loss of her native state in the partaking of the fruit of knowledge. She was admitted to the school where she is going to receive some new kind of knowledge, and she has to lose her culture, the native culture. So she is going to receive a new kind of culture, a new kind of knowledge. The same thing also happened with Adam and Eve. Before eating the apple, they don't have any kind of knowledge, but after eating the apple, they received everything. So this is completely the biblical allusion, you can say. Okay. So first day in the land of apples. Now then comes the breakfast bell. So the breakfast bell rang, and it is having the metallic sound, and everyone is coming to a particular room. Clatter of shoes, bedlam, no freedom, chaos. Now the condition is what? Completely chaos, and the writer is not getting any kind of freedom. It's like a mental asylum for her. The sound of the shoes, the metallic sound of the bell, everything is appearing to her just as like a mental hospital. She is not at all getting the freedom. So that means when you are adapting to a new culture, when you are living your own culture, so you are going to adopt a new culture, you have to sacrifice many things. First one is freedom, right? And the new culture appears to her as a chaos, right? Now a pale faced woman took them. A pale faced woman ultimately came to them, and she received them. Now she is observing this one, small girls. Now what is the dress code? Very important. Stiff shoes, clinging dress, hairstyle. The shoes, the dress code which is very tight. Okay, she did not like the tight dress, and the hairstyle. The most important thing, all are having the cropped hair. Nobody is having the long hair. Okay, everyone is having the cropped hairstyle. Why? We will see. Now when she was observing all these things, small bell again rang, and all of them pulled the chair, and she was the only one who sat down immediately. And when she sat down, she is looking here and there, and everyone was standing and waiting for the next order. So she feel very ashamed that she did not know the rules, and she ultimately sat down. So it was a kind of harassment for her, right? And then again one bell sound came to her, and that time all of them sat down, right? Then the third bell ringing and eating formula. What is the eating formula? They have to use the knife and fork, but she cannot, she don't have any kind of idea how to use it. So this eating formula is also a new kind of technique, a system of the new culture, and she is completely harassed with this new system, new culture, and she is completely broken down now because of this implication of new rules. So these are the first day experience: breakfast bell, clattering of shoes, the sounds, pale face woman, pale face in the sense that she is not having any kind of expression, completely emotionless. Okay, the dress code, hairstyle, the bell, the system, and she is completely harassed with everything because she did not know anything. She is having her first day. Now, the same day, late morning, Judwin, the friend name, very important for short questions. Okay, Judwin. This girl ultimately came to her, and this girl is giving some information regarding what? Regarding this hairstyle. Cutting of long hair. She has received the information, she heard that these women are talking, this woman is talking about cutting off the long hair, that we have to cut the hair of Zitkalasa. So Judwin is now coming to Zitkalasa and giving her the information, right? Now, what is the culture of hairstyle in this indigenous people, in their culture, in Zitkalasa's culture? This is the system. Long hair means you are brave, and short hair means you are coward, you are defeated in the war. So now if they are cutting the hair of Zitkalasa, that shows that she was defeated in the war. So this is a sign of coward for them. So you have to keep your long hair. This is their culture. Now this is superstition, good or bad, this is not the point. They are having their own belief system that long hair means you are brave, short hair means you are coward, right? Now this school is going to cut this long hair, probably strategy or their own rules. So rules, under the rules there are the strategies, cultural domination, clear? Now they ultimately received the information that cutting off long hair. Now what is the statement that, so Zitkalasa ultimately gave all this information to Judwin that this is our culture, I cannot cooperate with this system. Now what she is saying, I will not submit. So this is the voice of a warrior, I will not submit, I will protest, right? Now how she is protesting. So this is the stanza of the second page, the last 2 or 3 stanzas probably. Now she is ultimately going to hide herself, and she got one large room with 3 beds. Under the 3 beds she is now hiding herself, hidden, and she can hear loud voices are coming to her, and every loud voices are calling her name, and ultimately the loud voices are coming near to them. That means the people, those who are searching them, they are coming near to her. So this is the revolt part, we can say that how she revolted, but she cannot revolt against the entire system. She don't have that much of strength, so she is hiding. But then also it is a kind of protest that I will not submit to your culture because I have also my own belief system. Now this is the second part, late morning, the information, the cutting of the long hair, the ultimate declaration by Zitkalasa that I will not submit, and the hiding strategy, right? Now the last one, the last 2 paragraph of this prose, 3rd page. Threw up the curtain lights. Now they threw up the curtains and the lights ultimately entered into this room, okay, into this large room. She was dragged out, kicking and scratching, and she was ultimately dragged out from the under the bed, and she is kicking and scratching she ultimately tied to a chair. So, this is the capturization part. They ultimately captured the victim, and now they are going to practice their system on this particular kid, and she is kicking and scratching, but she will not be able to defend herself anymore. Now, the last paragraph, she is feeling the cold blade of scissors. That means the procedure already started. They started cutting the hair. Now, some words I have picked up here. Lost spirit, these are all the utterance by Zitkalasa, that she has lost the spirit and she feels that she is the wooden puppet. Okay. And she ultimately gave the statement, one of little animals driven by a herder. And she ultimately felt that she lost everything, and she is also one of the animals of this entire group which is driven by a herder. So, she ultimately has to surrender to this particular culture which came from outside, and all the time promoting that our culture is best, right. So, this is the story of the cutting of my long hair, where the strategy is something, but underlying meaning or undercurrent of this theme is something different, right. The rule is you have to civilize them. The form is civilization, but under the process there is domination. The strategy, the format is civilization. Everyone will think that we are getting education, but under this civilization process there is the concept of domination. Gradually they are dominating your entire culture, your entire thought process. So, we can connect it with the last lesson, that if you are having a good amount of knowledge regarding your culture, regarding your strategy, regarding your language, you can defend. That is what Zitkalasa says here, that I will not submit because I have my own belief system which is also true, which is also correct. I am not saying that their culture is wrong, but my culture is also not wrong, my culture is also good. So, the same thing Hamel also said in the last lesson, that you have to have a good amount of knowledge, and that is the only key to your prison, that they will try to dominate you and they will try to put you in their prison. And how can you unlock the prison? The key is the knowledge about your own culture. So, that is the importance of culture, that is the importance of history, that we all have to have regarding our race, regarding our culture, regarding our forefathers, from where we came, what is our culture, right. So, this is the importance of culture, and you can defend yourself from these kind of strategies, the cultural domination. Clear? So, this is the caste discrimination as well as the defending, how you can defend, right. So, for this cutting of my long hair, the strategy, the struggle part is important for 6, her experience is also important for 6, and how she ultimately surrendered herself to this system. Short question can come from anywhere. So, for that you need to read the text. Maybe short question can come like, what was the name of the friend, okay, what was the eating formula, what was the statement by Zitkalasa, I will not submit, right, and why she was feeling like a wooden puppet, why what is the significance of this pale face woman, who was she. So, short question can come from anywhere, but for long the concepts are very important, right. So, but there are two types of question, one is value based, another one is information. So, for information you need to understand the text, the detailed analysis of the text, for value the concept. So, you have to merge both these, information and value, in order to write down the answer, clear. But read the text again and again, this is the only strategy to write down every answer, right. So, we will come to this next prose next part of this prose, that is part 2, We Two Are Human Beings, which is written by Bama, the part 2 of the same story. We will come with the next video, which is having the same kind of concept, but the plot is different. Concept is same, discrimination will be there, but the plot, the story is different, different kind of experience, same feeling, right? Okay, thank you.